Calvin Kleiner?
What?
Sobbit Climber? I don't know. The words you said sounded like gibberish.
Once upon a dream.
Oh, that's what you said? Once upon a dream?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I heard not even close to that.
Really?
Not even the same amount of syllables.
Huh. Well, it's what I said.
That's what I said. Said. Ow.
Could I steal some water, please? Why are you burning yourself?
No hot. Burn makes things clean.
Yeah, but you don't have to burn your hands.
I want to get the soap off of them and get the thing clean at the same time. Ow!
Morning. How is everyone doing?
Fantastic. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. I'm glad to hear it. I did, Des. I did. You just got to give me time. Those things take time, and I am so incredibly swamped. I'm making dill pickle pasta salad right now. Send some my way.
We made dill pickles.
Potato chips.
Potato chips.
We did do that. We did do that. We did do that.
Potato leftovers. It was genius.
It was genius.
Most of us throw those away.
We would never. Morning. You're gonna join book club. That makes more sense for you timeline wise, or like, what do you call it? Time zone wise, right?
What's this?
Her being in book club rather than Slime Lives. Can you give me some clarity on how to order your slimes? I'm very confused. Yes, so I am currently not in stock. So the only way to get my slimes right now is to be a part of my Patreon. The next time I will have a public restock will not be until December. If I am able to make more advent calendars than the amount that were pre-ordered by the public, I will release some more. But right now, the only guaranteed time to get my slimes again, if you are not on Patreon, is in December. The best thing you can do is show up on time for the Restock Live. Pretty much everyone who's on the Restock Lives always gets at least one slime out of whatever, you know, they're ordering. So that is the best thing to do. I did have an unlimited open pre-order for advent calendars for 3 days, and so that was the last time that I offered things to the public. You missed what, Des? Gotcha, so I need to join the Patreon. You can either join the Patreon, you know, a lot of people start at the lowest level of Patreon and then decide what they want to do from there. Pretty much everyone that, like, I would say 80% of people who join at the lower level of Patreon do end up bumping up because they want to get slimes, you know? Like, for example, there's, I think, 3 or 4 spots left in the grab bag tier, and if you join the grab bag tier, it's the cost of a slime plus shipping. So it's $18, but you automatically get a slime shipped to you every month, you know? So it's the slime plus the shipping, so it's not like you're paying extra. What? What kind of knife? Poke knife? There you go. So yeah, that's the cool part about it, is it's not really extra above like normally getting slimes. Yeah, it's true, they do get early access to public restocks, but this month, the month of November, Patreon's getting a private restock, so they don't even need early access because they just get to ask for whatever they want and then it's given to them, which is pretty exciting. Today I'm gonna pack up the toxic pickle juice I made for Patreon, and then I'm also gonna make dragon fruit bellini. Yeah, no problem, Hannah, happy to help. A lot of people have confusion about the Patreon because they think it's going to be like extra cost on top of the slimes, but the cost of the Patreon is pretty much the cost of the slimes. I am basically like Santa Claus. All right, babe, I made this a little differently. Will you taste it and tell me if you like it? It's just very slightly different. You might not know this.
Tastes amazing.
Does it taste any different? Or maybe I didn't add enough of the new ingredient?
It tastes a little sweet.
Yeah, I put a little bit of malt in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What would that do?
I don't know.
Tastes good.
Yeah, I just like malted things, so.
What is malt?
I don't really know, but Shira gave it to me and it's sugar-free, so I'm putting it in things. Not gonna lie, the sugar-free cream would taste terrible. It does not, it tastes wonderful. What is wrong with you? It's fantastic.
The thing about sugar-free stuff is like once you stop having it for sugar, it tastes fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you stop drinking soda and then you drink it years later, you're like, what is happening here?
Yeah, you're like, this is gross.
So it's just resetting your taste buds.
Yeah. It's not chemically, it's just milky.
All down.
Which one? This one? Yes, you may. Hey! I can't drink coffee. It puts me to sleep because of my ADHD. That's totally fair. Do you drink something else instead? Hello? I love it, Shelly. Time for coffee. You drink Gatorade? That's fair. Very hydrating.
Drink Gatorade.
It's 6 p.m. for you? Whoa, Des. Too late.
Where's that?
She's in Malta right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Nita.
Yeah.
What's she doing in Malta?
That's where her family's from.
There you go.
She grew up in New York, but her family is all in Malta, so she's there at her grandma's house.
They're Maltese.
Yes, they are.
Maltesians.
I don't know about that.
Maltarians.
Really?
Maltavans?
Maltese?
Maltese?
Is that a thing?
I think I had it right the first time.
What did you say the first time?
Maltese.
Oh, yeah, probably. That makes sense.
That's good.
How do you say it, Des? They're Maltesers.
Maltesers, I like that.
That's funny. It's Maltese. Okay, yeah. Maltese. You guys want to see something cool before we go? Hold on, look at this. What? So like the dog. Oh, interesting. It makes you drink less coffee. Don't drink less coffee. That's really sad. I think it looks so cool. I don't know. I like it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh yeah, you have the Kinder Candy there?
You left a slime on.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get, I need to put it under a light. I'm testing a new glow. And I forgot to put it away last night, but I was trying to keep...
the sun?
Yeah, put it in direct sunlight for a little bit. And then I'll check it in a little bit. It's supposed to be for one of the advent calendar things if it works. If not, I'll come up with something else. Kinder Bueno. I got Sour Patch the other day and they switched the blue raspberry for black currant. Whoa. That sounds cool, right? All right.
I'm gonna go really fast. Sorry.
Go ahead. We're gonna dance. Everybody ready? Everybody dance. Woo! Tell us about Hamilton cereal. I need it since so I will in 1 second. We're about to do our smoothie dance, which means there's not going to be good sound. So hold on 1 second. I love scrambled eggs, Charlie. is a thick and glossy semi-foam that has 2 different sizes of foam beads and also some foam chunks in it. It is scented with my blend of Golden Grams cereal scent because I Googled and there is not a Golden Grams cereal scent that smells like Golden Grams out there, unfortunately, so I had to make one. It was from my Hamilton restock originally many years ago. People really like it because of the texture, I think, but also because of the scent. Canary doesn't like it because of the scent. She likes it because of the texture. Some people really like it because of the scent, which is what led us to make Hem Milkton, which is just the base, no beads. My Thick and Glossies are a little bit thicker than average, I'd say. I don't know. Anyway, I just got an alert from Duolingo that if I practice Italian today will be my 700th day. I know that's exactly what you guys wanted to hear about. So that's what's going on.
Woo, go Italians! Wow.
Yay. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey Anya, how's your trip going? Everyone's on trips. So many trips. All right, can I ask one more slime question? Yes, and then we will get reading. Un más slime questions, then we read. Boop, 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 boop. Is he uncurled?
No,
Almost.
not yet, but he's coming along.
Yeah.
He's being a good boy.
Thank you for this. Yummy, yummy. Is there still time to order an Advent? So once I get through making all of the pre-orders, whatever slime I have left over will go into ones that are packed up and will be called ready to ship Advent calendars, and those will go on sale. I'll let everyone know in advance and I will put them up on sale. I'll let you know, Destiny, differently, obviously, because you're in a different country, and you and I, Destiny, you and I really need to make sure that it's not going to get pulled from customs before it's too expensive to risk sending it without testing something first, all the way to Malta. In the US, it's super easy. Oh, what's the Advent? The Advent calendar are all 2.5 ounce slimes that are different one day for each day of Christmas or Hanukkah, depending on what you celebrate. There's a 12-day one and there's a 24-day one, depending on what everybody wanted. And so, yeah, it's got different ones. So the first 12 are all beginner-friendly textures, and the last 12 are all more expert textures, or like ones that you have to have a little bit of experience to be able to enjoy. They all come in little mini blind jars, so the jars are not clear. They're white jars with white tops, and there's a website component where you click on the day and it tells you what the slime of that day was. Each one just has a number on the top of it that corresponds with the day. I hope that helps. And the website is cute. Secret Boyfriend has been drawing it, and it's very adorable. Morning, Ray. All right, so let's get reading so that I can get to sliming. Once we finish this chapter, I will slime it up. Well, I'll probably write first and then I'll slime, but either way. It's true. He is. You're adorable, babe.
I am?
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Yay! We love adorable Secret Boyfriend. Okay. Chapter 20 is called The Storybook Grill. Now, if any of you weren't with us yesterday, what we found out was that Lloyd, their uncle, tricked Alex into going into a book, and we don't know what book it is. She thought it was sending her back to the land of stories when she got in the book, but we actually don't know where he sent her. I think he's gonna send Connor to our world somehow in like a nonfiction book, but I don't know where he sent Alex. It's scary, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're all gonna find out together. Yeah, your uncle would do that, Des. This is called The Storybook Grill. It was after school, and instead of spending time with friends like her mother had insisted, Bree was sitting alone in a booth at a diner. She sipped a vanilla milkshake and stared down at the letter written by Cornelia Grimm that she had found in the attic. She hoped by reading it over and over again, she might discover something new that could answer one of the many questions percolating in her mind. Unfortunately, there were no clues or subliminal messages to find. Bree took a break from overanalyzing the letter and watched the diner staff around her. There were 2 waitresses in the diner that afternoon, but only one seemed to be working. She actively waited on the patrons while the other sat at the counter and took notes from a thick textbook. Petunia, what is up? for number 4, the working one said to the other. Rosemary, for the 20th time, I told you I'm studying for my zoology exam, Petunia said. I've got my hands full working 2 and 7, Rosemary said. Your homework can wait 1 minute. Bree knew the waitresses had to be sisters. They spoke to each other exactly like Bree and her sisters did. She looked at the menu and her suspicion was confirmed. In bold letters, the menu said, Storybook Grill, a family establishment. Naturally, when Bree decided to go for a walk after school and came across the diner, she had to check it out. The diner was filled with cartoonish fairy tale art and knickknacks, but still had a classic 1950s vibe, complete with a jukebox. That's 1 ogre burger cooked medium rare, 1 beanstalk salad with ranch, and a Cinderella Club sandwich on snow white bread, 3 orders of charming curly fries served with goblin style. Through the spinning wheel sliders to start, and the gingerbread house pie for dessert, Rosemary said, repeating the order to a family at table 7. Will that be all? Bree had never heard of this place before, so no surprise she found it very comfortable. She wished she were still in contact with Alex and Connor so she could tell them about it. Petunia, seriously? Rosemary said when she discovered her sister hadn't moved from the counter. Table 4's food is getting cold. No wonder you got fired from the animal hospital. How dare you? Petunia fired back. You know perfectly well I left to go back to school. An older woman stepped out from the back of the diner. Girls, stop fighting, she said. I'll take table 4 their food. The woman was authoritative but easily annoyed, so Bree assumed she must have been the waitress's mother. The mother delivered the food to the table, and on her way back, Bree caught her eye. The woman and Bree were instantly drawn to each other as if they'd known each other in a previous life. Are you enjoying your midnight milkshake? The woman asked. It's delicious, thank you, Bree said. Could I interest you in some charming curly fries or 3 little pigs in a blanket? On the house, she said. Oh, no thank you, Bree said. I've never seen this place before. Is it new? Next month, the girl and I will be celebrating our 2nd year of business, the woman said. I never thought I'd own a restaurant so late in my life, but it does keep us busy. The woman was very easy to talk to. It had been a while since Bree was engaged in conversation. Why did you choose a fairy tale theme? Bree asked. Oh, we wanted something that reminded us of home. Fairy tales have a special place in our hearts. Bree could definitely relate. Yeah, I know the feeling. The woman took the empty seat across from her. My name's Iris. What's yours? Do you guys know who they are? Do you guys remember who they are? Oh, it just hit me who they are. Oh my goodness. Bree Campbell, she shook Iris's hand. It's nice to meet you. Forgive me for being so nosy, but what's that you're reading? Iris asked and pointed to the letter. It's a letter I found that was written to my grandmother a long time ago, Bree said. Oh, Iris said. And it's significant to you? Well, sort of, Bree said. I've been thinking a lot about family lately, and it answers some questions I had on my mind. Every family should have a few good mysteries, Iris said. May I take a look? Bree slid the letter across the table, and Iris put her reading glasses on and read it. Beautiful penmanship, she said. They certainly don't teach people to write like this anymore. The sender's name seemed to intrigue Iris as much as it had Bree. Cornelia Grimm is a cousin of your grandmother's? I think so, Bree said. My grandma isn't alive to confirm it, unfortunately. Grimm is an unusual name, isn't it? Iris said. Any relation to the brothers Grimm, by chance? That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out, Bree said. If she's still alive, I want to find Cornelia and ask her, but my parents would never go for it. Things got a little crazy the last time I went on a trip. Iris found this quite curious. You seem very interested in the possibility. Would a relationship with the brothers Grimm mean more to you than just bragging rights? She asked. Bree didn't know how to explain it without sounding like a total lunatic. It would mean, she said, struggling to find the right words. I suppose I would feel like I had a little piece of magic somewhere inside me. It would make me feel like I was a part of something bigger than myself, like I was meant for something greater than I realized. Wow. I hope you feel that way regardless of any association, Iris said. Well, it's more than association, Bree said. It would, clarify things, help me understand where I belong, and give me purpose. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm constantly worried that if I don't find out, I'll be tortured by it forever. And living with fear has started to change me. I've become less interested in school. I ignore my friends, and I'm meaner to my little sisters than I've ever been before. It's like I can't enjoy anything until I figure it out. She couldn't believe that she just spewed so much information to a stranger. It had been so compressed inside her, it all spilled out the moment that she started talking about it. I'm sorry, Bree laughed. I sound like such a teenager. So many emotions, so little time. Iris understood more than Bree realized. This was about much more than just DNA. Bree was on a delicate road to self-discovery. You don't want to spend your life searching for relevance, Iris said. It will only lead to mistakes. Those mistakes will harden you and make you bitter. You'll start resenting people who have found happiness. You'll spread misery, hoping it will destroy your own, but it won't. If you have a chance to validate something within inside yourself, then do yourself a favor and take that chance. You don't want to live with a piece of your heart missing. It'll turn you into a monster. It's better to be the hero of your own story than to become the villain of someone else's. So you're saying I should find this Cornelia woman? Bree asked. If it'll bring you peace, I do recommend it, Iris said. Even if you don't get the answers you're looking for, you'll never be poisoned with regret. Bree understood and agreed with her completely. But being a teenager, there was only so much she could do. But she lives all the way in Connecticut, Bree said. There's really no way I could make it there on my own. Iris raised a mischievous eyebrow. Where in Connecticut? Willow Grove, Bree said. Have you heard of it? Iris checked the postmark on the envelope. Well, what a coincidence, she said. The powder buns we call Snow White bread come from a factory in Connecticut. It's not in Willow Grove, but the zip code does look familiar. Iris winked at Bree, but she didn't understand what she was getting at. The delivery truck will be here next Friday, Iris said. We're always their last stop of the week before it turns around. The delivery man is very sweet, but he gets very distracted. He's got a crush on my daughter, Petunia. Bree couldn't believe it. Was Iris implying what she thought? Iris, are you trying to get me to sneak to Connecticut on a delivery truck? Bree asked and couldn't help but smile at the thought. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Miss Campbell, Iris said and stood from the booth. But I'm going to get you another midnight milkshake while you think about it. You guys know who they are, right? It's totally the wicked stepmother and the girls that Connor helped get started in the other world. We didn't know that they started a restaurant, but they've been there 2 years, so it makes sense. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, I'm gonna get going because I have a metric ton of stuff to do today as usual, and I will see y'all later. It is Disneyland, right? It's very cool. I am just finishing up, I just finished editing a Roll for Slime video, so I'm gonna post that shortly. If you guys have been missing Roll for Slime videos, one is about to go up literally in moments. I just have to do the voiceover here real quick, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you, same to you, Shelly. I hope you all have amazing days. If anyone was doing a grab bag trade for just Toxic Pickle or just the gasoline slime, those can go out today as well. If anyone has more than that, they have to wait for the other ones, but it is what it is. Hey, Amanda. All right, I'll see you all on the flip side.